formulation et de contenu dans leurs remarques.
Madam President, the raging fires in the Middle East are fast becoming an inferno. Exactly 1 week ago, I briefed the Security Council about the alarming situation in Lebanon. Since then, things have gone from bad to much, much worse. Security Council Resolution 1701. In the few short days since then, we have seen a dramatic escalation, so dramatic that I wonder what remains of the framework this Council established with Resolution 1701. And other non-state armed groups in Lebanon, UNIFIL peacekeepers remain in position, and the UN flag continues to fly despite Israel's request to relocate. The safety and security of all UN personnel must be ensured. This should have been obvious yesterday. In the context of the condemnation I expressed, I again strongly condemn yesterday's massive missile attack by Iran on Israel. And these attacks, paradoxically, do nothing to support the cause of the Palestinian people or reduce their suffering. Evictions, land grabs, and the events of the past week, the past months, and indeed nearly the past year make it clear. It's high time for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, with the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages, the effective delivery of humanitarian aid to Palestinians in Gaza, and irreversible progress to a two-state solution. It's high time for a cessation of hostilities in Lebanon, re-election towards full implementation of Security Council Resolutions 1559 and 1701, paving the way for diplomatic efforts for sustainable peace. It's high time to stop the sickening cycle of escalation after escalation that is leading the people of the Middle East straight over the cliff. Continues to deteriorate with Israel.
We look forward to working closely with you during your... Thankfully, and through close coordination between the United States and Israel, Iran failed to achieve its objectives. This outcome does not diminish the fact that this attack, intended to cause significant death and destruction, marked a significant escalation by Iran. It does not negate the need for immediate Council action. This is a moment for this Council to speak out with one voice and condemn Iran for its unprovoked attack against another member state, and equally important to impose serious consequences on the IRGC for its actions.
The terror attack in Jaffa yesterday, which...
За его оценкой ситуации на Ближнем Востоке резко... Кто следит за нашей работой, прекрасно знает, что 14 из 15 членов Совета Безопасности давно уже приняли бы необходимые меры для принуждения сторон к миру, сохранив таким образом жизни тысяч ни в чем не повинных женщин, детей и стариков. И Израиль не смог бы действовать настолько нагло и наплевательски по отношению к международному праву, если бы не чувствовал себя под безусловной и всепогодной защитой Соединенных Штатов. Сегодняшняя новость об объявлении генерального секретаря ООН персоной нон-грата в Израиле – это неслыханное и в высшей степени хамское решение. Это пощечина не только ООН, но и всем нам. Призываем членов Совета и членов ООН отреагировать на этот возмутительный шаг.
السيدة الرئيسة. لكن ما يحدث اليوم من قتل وتهجير وتدمير غير مسبوق لا يمكن السكوت عنه وتجاهله. وسياسة وضع الرؤوس في الرمال والخوف من مواجهة إسرائيل وردعها لم تعد ذي فائدة. فأولاد الجنوب والضاحية الجنوبية لبيروت ينامون في الشوارع. والأمهات تحمل أطفالها هاربة من هول الغارات والصواريخ الفائقة التدمير التي تستخدم ضد المدنيين.
Last night, the Iranian regime launched a cold-blooded attack. We are under attack. This was not just an escalation. It was a direct assault on our very existence. The world watched silently as Iran funded and directed attacks against us for the past year, arming and training their proxies for decades, and the international community sat quiet. The silence, the routine call for de-escalation, only emboldened Iran. The world must step up. Iran must pay a heavy price. To equate Israel, a nation simply wishing to live in peace, acting in defense of its people, with an aggressor bent on our destruction, is not just wrong. It is a grotesque and immoral distortion of reality. This is not a conflict between two equal sides. This is a battle between a sovereign country defending its right to exist and a regime that seeks nothing less than our extinction. And I repeat what I said last time. We have no border with Iran. We have no dispute with them. Ask yourself why they spend so much money and energy to build those rockets and to attack us.
Congratulate you, Madam President, for assuming the presidency of our invocation of the right of self-defense followed by an extended period of restraint reflects Iran's responsible approach to regional and international peace and security at a time when the illegal action and genocide carried out by this occupying apartheid regime against the Palestinian people, as well as its repeated military aggression against Lebanon and Syria, continue. Iran's missile strikes were a necessary and proportionate response to Israeli continued terrorist aggressive acts over the past 2 months. Iran to maintain the strength, citing ongoing ceasefire negotiations, regime even provide Israel with jet fuel.